Well, good morning, guys, to a beautiful Central Oregon day. And today we're talking about lights. Now, if any of you guys know me outside of social media and YouTube, you know I'm a bit of a lighting freak. I enjoy high quality lights. I've already covered the reason that I retrofitted the headlights so that I have proper, safe, bright headlights that aren't blinding anybody. But I will tell you, one of my secret pet peeves is seeing all these beautiful van builds all over Instagram, all over YouTube, hundreds of $1,000 van builds with $3,000 or more bumpers, only to put some $20 Amazon crappy LED light bar and light fog lights, and then you drive down the road and you blind everyone and you have no idea why you're using the lights you're using. But today we're talking about the LASfit light bar, and the only reason I said yes to this review is because from all initial impressions, the photos, it looked like a high quality product at kind of a budget price. You don't need to spend $600 or $1,000 or $1,400 for some of these light bars that are on the market if you can find one that uses good quality products, good quality materials, and they put that chipset in a really nice reflector. I will say I get contacted constantly on, will you review our lights? I've been sent a couple that promised good quality, and they end up in friends' hands and on trailers, and that you never see them on YouTube because they didn't make the cut. So when LASfit contacted me, I looked at them and I said, that looks like a pretty cool product, especially for the price. And you know what? This is an initial impression. I've only had this for about a month and a half, and I am absolutely blown away by the quality and the lighting and everything else. So let's talk about it a little bit closer. Now that my rant is out of the way and you understand what I look for in a quality light, I received LASfit, as I said, a couple months ago, month and a half before the holidays. And when I looked at it, that 40-inch section of the center section of the move bumper was almost perfect. Now when LASfit got a hold of me, I requested the 40-inch because I've got 40 inches in the center section of my bumper, and I thought it would fit pretty good. However, as I'm measuring it out, the ends are a little bit over that. So I'd have to either add a tab on the outside to use their sort of L brackets, or I'm gonna have to add a tab on the inside. I think I'm gonna do that and probably run their sort of channel selection here, so you can just run in a bolt and I can adjust this any way I need to, so I kind of center it up once I've got it installed. Otherwise, with the outside brackets, we're gonna have to get it exactly centered and correct. And I think this will just be an easy way to mount it. So we're going to get the chop saw off. I'm just going to use a bit of angle iron I've got around here, scraps, and we're just going to kind of tack this on the inside of the center section. I've got a piece of the bumper, a spare bumper I've cut off, and what I'm going to do is just kind of give myself a rough line here just to kind of scallop some of this out, see if I can't get that tab a little further forward. Alright, I've taken off the winch control box here, and after a couple minutes, these are the little tabs we kind of came up with. And I think we're just going to tuck that little guy in right there. I am going to measure back, make a mark, and get an adjustment to where the light hole is going to be on here, the mounting hole. And then I think what I'm going to do is weld the nut captured on the back, so I don't have to get a wrench underneath here. I can just run the bolt down from the top.
Wanted bigger screens and more capability. The phone had to get carrying. You wouldn't want to get all your pockets all greasy.
But so far, it's pretty solid. We've been bouncing around the high desert. This thing has seen mud and rain. This has seen freezing temperatures. But as I said, this is just an initial impressions video, as I like to test my products over a long period of time. Now, the meat and potatoes of any high quality light is going to be the chipset and the reflector. This is made of high quality aluminum. It's got high temperature seals on it, everything you look for on paper. However, if the reflectors are crap, none of your light is going to go anywhere. And I was happily surprised at how well these reflectors are formed. They are a combo lens, so you'll see there's a couple of fluting on a few of these. The others are very smooth reflectors to help focus that light down the road. That's all well and good. It's high quality aluminum, it's high temperature gaskets, it's good reflectors, it's a chipset, a nice OSRAM high quality chipset, and a 42-inch light bar. That's great. What does it look like at night? Well, as I mentioned before, I first started in my driveway just focusing it, wanted to get a rough idea of where that light was going to go, how scattered the light was, and I was really surprised when I shined it on my garage door to see there was a focused beam, just like my headlights. That was pretty impressive. So then we took it out to the backcountry. Alright, good evening guys. It is 2.8 on my aperture. We are at 3200 ISO. And we're out here in the desert filming. It is winter, but all the snow just melted off, so this should be a pretty accurate test. The glow you're seeing right now are only from my sort of eyes, my little diodynamic eyes that you guys love in my Instagram photos of the bus. But let's turn on the headlights. Let these warm up. These are a Morimoto DS 4.0, and I'm trying to remember what bulbs I have in there, but they are pretty warm colored bulb. I believe it's an OSRAM, and once they fully warm up, you can see we get some pretty good distance. Nice coloration, not super blue, and I haven't adjusted any of that. I think I'm just in daylight mode as far as color correction on our camera here. Now let's see if we go to high beam. Oh, excuse me, that was high beam. There's low beam. That's the difference. Nice cutoff on the low beam. High beam gets you a little bit further. And let's go ahead and kick on the LASfit 40-inch light bar. And you can see it does a really nice job of focusing the light down the road. I think one of my hesitations with more budget-friendly, less expensive light bars is everything I've already come to find out, which is they can put out a decent amount of light. However, it's more of a broad, diffuse light directly in front of the truck. None of the cheaper, more budget-friendly light bars seem to be able to focus the light where you want it, which is down, long shot on the trail in this sort of combo lens combination here. But if you can tell, let me kill the headlights here. That is without the headlights and just the 40-inch bar. So it gives you an idea of what the light pattern looks like. We're getting a little bit of spill out the side, and as well as getting a nice lit up trail all the way as far as we can see, basically. We'll have to see what this looks like on the camera, but you should be able to make out the sort of tree line that's back there, as well as you can see the entire road is lit up. It isn't just cheaper light bars, guys, generally sort of flatten out and they can really put out a ton of light, but it doesn't go very far. This LASfit seems to get pretty good focused all the way down the trail. I'm actually quite impressed. All right, guys, we've got the truck idling. I'm coming out on a Powerline trail here, and it's a pretty long shot, but if you can see with my high beams, there's a hill ahead, and I don't know if it's quite coming out on camera. Here is the LASfit, and let's see if we can sort of zoom in a little bit for you. You can definitely see how much, you know, the extra road and that hillside is totally lit up. Where without that, even with my high beams on, there's just no real way to see what I've got going on down the road. Even more impressive, that thing shines far and wide, and again, it is a combo lens. They don't offer any other lens type at this point for their bars. They've been making their 3-inch little pods and other lighting accessories for a long time, but these bars are new to them. So I'm excited to keep testing them. I'll put in as many shots and videos as I've been taking over the last couple of months, and let me know what you guys think. I'm going to put links down below. There is an affiliate link directly to them that helps support the channel. However, let me know what you guys think, what you're running, how disappointed you are by your overseas cheap budget LED bars, how faded are the lenses after a year. All those things matter. Your money is important, and I'll tell you right now, even if I wasn't giving these for review, I'd go buy a couple of these, and I still may. I'm excited to try the 3-inch pods to compare against the diodynamics. Let me know what you think down below. Go check out the links, and I want to hear your comments. Thank you guys for watching. like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you down the road. Thanks for all the love and support. You guys are amazing. Please like, share, and subscribe. Follow the adventure on social media, and we'll see you on the road.